Always one of my favorite things to do is to run and look out the window at the street lights to see if it was snowing.
About 3 to 5 inches of accumulation in the next couple of hours. Now that band will shift south, and yeah, here we go again. The snow will fire up and become very heavy late tonight and tomorrow, with accumulations probably getting close to a foot in time for tomorrow morning's rush hour. We'll try to put some more facts and figures onto the storm, tell you what the weekend and the first couple of days of 2002 looks like. All that's coming up in just a few. Mary Alice?
Alrighty, thank you, Mike. Well, this is the first full day of flights at the Buffalo-Niagara International Airport. It was shut down for nearly 24 hours because of the storm. Some weary holiday travelers we spoke with have been waiting for days to get a flight.
Well, we were here at 6:30 in the morning yesterday, waited all day long, and we never got our flight. So we're rescheduling today.
If you're scheduled to fly out in the next few days, be sure to check with your carrier and arrive hours ahead of time. Well, the lake effect snow has put Buffalo in the national spotlight once again. It may seem like no big deal to you, but television stations from across the nation are clamoring to see just how much we have, how much we're going to get, and how we're handling it. Channel 2 senior correspondent Rich Kellman has that story coming up on Channel 2 News at 6. Well, it is against the law in many Western New York communities to leave your sidewalks unshoveled. It's also dangerous. Channel 2 Stefan Mahailu is live on Niagara Falls Boulevard, where the snow took a deadly toll last year. Stefan?
That's right, Mary Alice. 3 teens were killed while walking along this section of Niagara Falls Boulevard in January of last year. And on this side of the street, the sidewalk is fairly clear. A gentleman just came out and shoveled it. But across the way, there's an empty lot where the snow is piled pretty high on the sidewalk. And that's exactly what we wanted to see.
You know, traffic still seems to be moving right along. Snow doesn't stop Buffalonians. Oh, look, it's lightening up, Carter.
Well, this is a Christmas you won't forget.
Area said that his ride left the neighborhood around the Galleria Mall 3 hours ago to come get them.
Oh, more kids when I came out. See that? The weather must be improving.
Wave to each other.
Heavy rain.
There's Jimmy's. There, more Jimmy's. Still open.
They're open. If you stranded at an airport. I was stranded at a railroad station with Barbara years ago. She was taking me to Toronto for Easter. And she called, oh, the mall's open. It's open. It wasn't. We went by train. We had to go to Canada to get the train. We got there, the mall was open. The doors at both ends, but all the stores were closed. I don't think she talked to a very smart person. And of course we had to wait until, I don't know what time we left, like 7 in the morning. And we had to wait there 5 hours.
So you drove up to Canada to take a train to Toronto, when it only takes 2 hours to drive to Toronto.
Yeah, well I was never on a real live train.
Sure we were. You and Mom took Janet and I on a train ride.
Oh, that was like a railroad. That's what he was, a mile each way, front and back. They never, they just pull in front of us, push it off. The old steam.
Still a real train.
We're on Main Street and we are approaching Amherst High School, my alma mater.
Yeah, that's why every time Piano goes by, she gets us the one finger.
There it is.
Sing your song.
I don't know the alma mater song for
I can't believe you knew it.
Amherst High School.
girls' school. High school. Why are they breaking out the doors?
Going down here with the hearse, after the church, you couldn't see this road at all. You just see the tree trunks on both sides, so I knew I was in the middle. Have you ever seen a snowstorm like this before, Karen?
Mm-hmm. It's very rare though.
But you were mostly south, weren't you? Raised south? Down south.
New Jersey.
Okay. Get your camera on the ready.
I've never experienced a Virginia winter. I mean, it was a scary experience, the first Virginia winter we had. Because it was... it was so icy. Scary.
This is your first video on the snowplow?
Oof.
Do you ever hear any suspicious clunks when you ram into a snowpile?
No.
Like there's anything in there that you didn't know about, or?
There shouldn't be.
Are they stuck next door?
I don't think so. They had a very interesting experience in that in the end. They went home and we had a flood here. Grover Cleveland. Curb to curb water. And Neons have an air intake on the head and low. And when they went through the water kind of quickly, the water came up underneath. The air intake sucked in the water. The water went in the carburetor and went into the engine. Put water in the cylinders. You can't compress water, and it blew the rat out the side of the engine. He gets out and sees all this oil in the street, couldn't figure out what happened, and that car wouldn't run. And they said you blew out the engine. The water. This air intake is up high.
See him up on the side.
What the heck?
I wonder if we should walk over to Blockbuster and get some movies or something.
No, Blockbusters is gone.
Hi. So yeah, we didn't get out. Yeah. No, they refunded our tickets for Missouri. American did, yeah.
Saturday. The third big snowstorm.
Yeah. I don't know, Kitty's not here, so he's probably in lane 1. And I'm like, but his lane is lane 3. Why would he just decide not to use his lane? You know, it's...
Because Kitty's not here.
Thanks. let's see, across the street again. It's coming down really hard again. Oh, it's coming down really hard again. And what we're going to do is, can you hear me? You there? Okay. We're going to try, and I'll pile in the car tomorrow and get out of here and drive back down tomorrow. The time, I have no idea, because, like, right now there's driving bans, so we can't even, you know, leave the parking lot. So, as soon as it stops snowing, we're going to try and just kind of get out of here as quickly as we can.
Hope that the throughways are open.
And hope that the throughways are open. So, I might be home tomorrow night. We're still, you know, have to play by ear depending on if there's bans out, and like the throughways were closed all last night because they were trying to clear them out. But it's crazy. I mean, now even if they could get out, BWI is closed. Right? Yeah, we heard about that. So they're just gonna say, you know, screw trying to fly out. We're just gonna all pile in the car and drive out. But I'm getting my snow wheels. I mean, all my wits back about driving in the snow. I've had so much practice since I've been here, it's been unbelievable. Early evening. So we're going to try and stop.
Carter, we should call Southwest and try and get that refunded.
We gotta really just kind of head east to try and get out of the snow belt.
I can't believe these people are on the road.
Harrisburg.
Uncle Richard said, he said, forget the four-wheel drive, they need snowmobiles now.
Mm.
They're not even allowing four-wheel drive on the road. I can't believe those people are out there.
The people in the cars, right?
Yeah.
These people are just getting gas for a snowblower, more than likely.
Yeah.
Who's getting through it? Haven't somebody get stuck yet?
I want to take a walk.
Oh, good.
I just don't have the equipment to take a walk in this.
Wait, let me borrow one of my dance jackets.
Okay, so you'll be there tomorrow morning, too. Alright, I'll email the twigs.
Here's another one. How about 5,400 courses in 2 hours? What kind of massive production is that? Well, let's go behind the scenes at the Kennedy Center Honors for an exclusive look. Buffalo Streets and Sanitation Commissioner, and they're all working as hard as they can.
About the plowing. I mean, I've lived in South Buffalo my whole life, and I know that, you know, we're going to be the last ones to be plowed, and they need to get the main streets cleared for hospitals and everything else. I can understand that. But, I mean, when you're sitting here wondering what's going on, and you have a mayor that's supposed to be running the city, and he's nowhere to be found, you know, I wasn't listening to your station yesterday, turned you on this morning. I watched the news all day. You know, normally they have a picture of the mayor, even if it's a hard picture, and then they have him on the phone. They didn't have that at all. Everything was Joel Giamber, which is great. I'm great that we have him.
Well, from what we've been able to determine right now, we've been told that the mayor had taken his family to Albany for the Christmas holiday, and he's stuck there with his family, just like a lot of other people are stuck. I'm not defending the man.
No, I understand that.
But we understand that's where he is right now, and I can assure you, I'm sure, that he has been in contact with Mr. Giamber, and I'm sure Mr. Giamber will touch on that in his news briefing at noon today. All right, Santa, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Carol from Cheektowaga. Carol, good morning.
Good morning. I'm in, like, the Harlem, George urban area.
Okay.
And, like everyone else, we're pummeled with snow. And I was just wondering, because
Pummeled?
for myself, who has a shovel and, you know, no snow blowers and everything, are there any agencies that we can call that can help us out with this shoveling? With getting out of our driveway. I mean, I've got 3 feet of snow in my drive and literally cannot move.
You don't sound like a senior citizen, though,
No.
Carol, are you?
No, I'm not.
I don't know. I know there are services for senior citizens. I'm not sure about anyone else. I know
They're helping out as much as they can, but they've got enough to keep themselves busy.
Yeah, and I'm surprised. We talked to a lady in the extreme eastern section of the city of Buffalo. I suggested that she hire some kids to get together to do some work for her. And she says, geez, there's no kids around here.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you know, I wonder who's to blame for that. But then again, that's a subject for another morning, maybe. I'm not sure what to tell you, Carol. The only thing I can suggest is you live in the town of Cheektowaga, call Supervisor Gaberzak's office, and maybe there's a youth bureau there. I know there's a very active youth bureau in the town of Cheektowaga, and who knows, perhaps some of these kids might be available to give you a hand.
Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
All right, Carol, thanks. We're joined now live by News Radio 930's Melanie Gregg, who just got off the phone with Buffalo City Hall and maybe can shed some light on where the mayor is and what's happening at City Hall and so forth.
Well, we just got word that the mayor is stuck in Albany. He went up to Albany for the holidays and cannot get back to Buffalo, but he is in constant touch with his employees, taking care of everything. We're also told that this afternoon the National Guard will be brought in to start removing some of the snow from the city's streets, and there's also help from other counties, other municipalities outside of the Western New York area coming in to help us get rid of the snow, especially in South Buffalo and Lovejoy and the main roads.
Melanie, you were out all day today in the morning, yesterday, same thing. What was it like driving around out in that snow? And was it different today than yesterday?
It's different because the snow band shifted. If you look out the window, that's what it was like yesterday in West Seneca and Cheektowaga. When I got to West Seneca this morning, there's a few flakes, but the drifts were bigger than me. And I'm not that big, but still, it's incredible. You could see a shovel poking out from these drifts that are just up to your head. People trying to dig out, and a lot of people I spoke with this morning said they were upset that every time they shovel their driveway, the plow comes by again.
Yeah.
And puts more snow in their driveway. So at this point, you know, the mayor's aware of what's going on. He's trying to head back, but he's with his family and he has children, and they're trying to take every precaution necessary. But he knows what's going on. He's aware of the situation. The National Guard's coming in this afternoon, plus help from outside municipalities to take care of the snow removal.
All right, thank you. Video 930's Melanie Gregg. Of course, Joel Giambra's news conference, Erie County Executive, noon today. WBEN will broadcast it live. Let's head back to the phones out to Cheektowaga. And Ben, good morning. You're on WBEN.
I'm here from Cheektowaga, and our streets are passable. The highway crews are working hard, and with the conditions that they have here, they just can't plow curb to curb. But the biggest problem we're encountering here is the independent snow plows. When a plow goes by, they shove the snow right in the middle of the street. People with snow blowers, they blow the snow right in the middle of the street. So the highway department is fighting a losing battle.
Well, you know, last year in the town of Amherst, I know you're calling from Cheektowaga, Ben, but last year in the town of Amherst, I read in the paper a lot of people were ticketed for doing that. Sooner or later, you know, they can't crack down on it now because they're just so busy. But, you know, that's, I think if you file a complaint, there was a police car nearby, maybe they'll drive by and, you know, tackle the guy.
Well, yeah, it's the independent guys with the pickups. They come in trying to catch that fast buck, and they push the snow on the street, and they pick the blade up like 6 inches and spread it to the center of the street, and there goes the work of our highway department. It's just ruined, and they're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I drove into work this morning. I live in Amherst. I'm going down my street, and twice before I got to Main Street, I had to run over 2 big lumps of snow on each side of somebody's driveway that some private contractor just left in the street.
I understand that even with the snow blowers, the people, the yards are small and snow is mounting out, but what they can do, they can blow that snow to the shoulder of the road, not in the middle of the street, to be considerate.
Wow.
It was up to the tops of my thighs, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe how deep it got so fast, so fast.
Thanks for the call. We're going to take a break. Continuing coverage of Lake Effect 2001 continues. I'm John Borsa with John Zach on News Radio.
I'm going to push him back into the gas station.
Bad weather on the way? Stay tuned to your official weather information station. News Radio 930 WBEN.
Are you feeling a bit crabby? Then head straight over to Flying Tigers during Crab Fest, where you'll find the most delectable, delicious steamed Alaska in town.
Uh-oh.
Tuesday and Wednesday from 4 till 9 p.m. at Flying Tigers, you can enjoy 2 pounds of steamed crab legs, vegetable, potato, and your choice of soup or salad for only $15.95. Just $15.95. Or enjoy sirloin steak and shrimp scampi for only $3.95. That's right, a 7-ounce top sirloin steak and shrimp scampi with the purchase of any other option.
It's lightening up a bit. I can see further out.
Storm for a long time. Here's the active weather forecast. Cloudy with lake effect snow today. The bands are going to be over Buffalo and the north towns much of the day. And then shift southward toward evening. Another foot of snow in and to the north of the city with the potential for 2 more feet. The high today, 28 degrees. Lake effect snow in the south towns tonight, perhaps shifting into ski country. Then just some snow flurries tonight from Buffalo on to the north. Tonight's low about 20. Tomorrow brisk and cold with flurries. lake effect snow across ski country, the high 24 degrees. And then on Sunday, cold and windy with flurries, maybe more lake effect snow. If there is any lake effect, the heaviest should be down to the southern tier. The high 22 degrees. Right now we have 26 degrees in Buffalo. Because of the wind, it feels like 18.
Trying to discuss
After no snow in November, December is made up for and then some. The lake effect snow, which began Christmas Eve this entire week, has dumped an incredible 72.1 inches at the airport in Cheektowaga. That brings our monthly total for December to 73.3 inches. That makes it the greatest monthly snowfall ever.
If you can't beat it, join it.
I can't close the door.
I'll get the door. Karen, where'd you go?
Don't hide from me.
No, I think she's trying to jump up over the snow pile so you just see your head.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do.
Are you going to narrate for me?
Okay. Well, as you may tell from the earlier film, it seems to be lightening up a bit. It stopped snowing last night, but then during the night we got approximately 6 to 8 more inches. And there is a driving ban.
Good job, guys! Well, actually, you can tell by the ground here, which my dad plowed this morning, down to pavement. We've, let's see, gotten about, this much snow.
There is a driving ban in effect.
Not for that lady, though.
Must be National Guard.
The National Guard has been called in.
What do you want to do?
This first part right here is from clouds.
And the loose part is just snow.
Well, I guess we're in the oh man!
I'm already too deep that I'm locked in. Here, help me out.
No, you're gonna have to say,
I win! I win! Let's build
no,
sandcastles.
I'm trapped.
Well,
Sorry.
you're gonna have to get me up because
I don't want to be soaked. Shoot.
I win.
Well, you didn't get down all the way. It's kind of hard to...
You compacted underneath you?
Sorry, I'm just trying to clean me off.
So I'm still about 2 feet above the pavement here.
Hi. Next to the building. I can't get up! Ralphie! Ralphie, I can't get up! Carter, there's cars to your left. You can tell because you can see the hood snowboard first. That's funny, it's just like, we're just standing in the middle of the street. Like, not even recognizable as a street.
It's like somebody mowing their lawn. That's helpful.
Wow, look at the blue sky.
Yeah.
Except there's some more, there's some snow clouds you can film right over the Pizza Hut sign.
Uh-huh.
That's more LES coming in.
LES. Buffalo terminology. Lake effect snow. No.
Should we go up and talk to him? Up Stevenson.
Car. They're not going to drive like that, are they? Beaches, where are we going to see neat stuff? Where are the houses that will have the big icicles? I want to see that one right there. It's on the gray-green one.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
I thought he was gonna like stop by and offer to pick us up or something.
There goes Karen's dad. Okay, not turning.
I don't know where you're gonna see big icicles.
Well, there's a lot of action going on down there right now. There's a snowblower going, several people shoveling, a guy clearing off his car, and your dad. Wherever he went.
Oh! So you gotta get the speed up so you can plow through the driveway.
Here is an icicle.
You're easily entertained.
Icicles are cool.
This was the one house in the entire neighborhood that never answered the door. This one. Never answered the door at Halloween. We knew she was in there too. She would stay extra long on the porch.
His emergency flashers are on Y?
Oh, no, you're supposed to be getting him going in reverse now.
Oh.
Did you get the icicles though, Carter? That's gonna block your view and take up the rest of the film. What are you doing? Did you get the icicles, Carter?
Oh, in that house there?
Yeah. Roll your window down, Dad. Carter wants to film icicles.
I got it.
Ooh, look at that one, Carter.
And that one. Oh, the other one.
One.
That's the way to get around.
Two.
Poor guy's been doing this for hours and hours.
They're getting nowhere.
And after a real big snowfall, usually in February, then the skies will clear up and the next day it'll be crystal clear blue skies and bright, blinding sunshine.
Whoa. Driveway's getting narrower. What do you consider?
Couldn't get any closer to the door?
Oh, well, see.
Shoveling out fire hydrants, probably.
That was more for your car than me.
Oh, see, that actually made it much, much worse.
What? Than the dirt?
I couldn't see the dirt. I'm focusing past the dirt. Let's see. No, there it is, right up there. There's the Polka Dot Diner.
Feet.
And there are the railroad tracks. Polka Dot Diner. This is a cool diner.
Cool bar.
You say so.
But the food was on the low end of diner.
On the talkative side. Got on the phone with her.
All the time.
I just can't get those kind of feelings back.
I think you do have them, you just don't admit them to yourself.
Well, I mean, I care about them.
First said ching. I thought you were gonna go ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching.
Hey, what's that?
What?
That stuff outside.
Is it? It's snowing.
No. Who was doubting me?
It's snowing. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
My windshield just fell off.
Oh my God.
Turn that off.
Janet, what happened? I think you just wore the thing out. Overuse.
Oh my goodness.
I've never had that happen before. I guess the snow's too heavy.
So here is our Janet's hero to the rescue now.
But it's not. I think something was awful. That's how it ended up as I was sideways.
Janet's hero. What? Did she simply just put it on upside down? Could that be it?